So let's look at this one now. Okay, it is pretty straightforward. And in the PSLE, there are questions like this also. Very straightforward. If you are familiar with the PSLE booklets, you should know. There are definitely questions for you to score points, to score marks. But of course, there are tougher questions to really determine, who are the better students and who are those who are the common average group. Okay, now, if I look at your answer, okay, majority okay. Question 1, question 2, question 3, pretty okay. It's question 6 that is a big issue, correct? Prita says she will be back. How do you know? How do you know Prita said that? Really? Oh, you texted her. Oh, yeah. Okay, same school, right? Okay, good. Okay, look at this now. Last week, some of you asked me some questions, right, about how to improve. I already given you my comments about how to improve. I hope you already started. The rest of you, if you don't know what we talk about, I want to share very quickly now. I told those of them who stayed behind, because everybody anxious about PSLE, right? Now, you have e-learning videos to watch. You also have questions in 88 Tuition Portal, correct or not? Are you generating the questions to practice? You need to, okay? Because a lot of students did that. Okay, and they improved. So you need to make sure every day you are doing at least 20 to 30 science questions. Okay, 20 to 30 science questions. Of course, if it's just MCQ, is still fine, because from MCQ, we can also be looking at the, hold on, there are people waiting. Okay, in already. Okay, there are also ways for us to change the MCQ question into the open-ended question. Later you will see. Now, this particular question, how do you all know that the answer is actually C? Why is it not? Why is it not B? Why is it not B? Tell me your reason. Now, rather than I explain, I'm asking you all to explain to me now. Okay. All right. I see responses already. Good. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So you gave me examples, right? You gave me examples, non-flowering plants reproduced by spores as well, like fern. Yes, very good. So you are telling me all this. Good. You should know. So what if it grows on land, right? Okay. So many plants actually grow on land also. So the one I'm concerned about is this only. Okay. Answer is C. All of you know. Quickly, we move on. Now you have organs W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, being part of the human digestive system. The table shows functions of these organs. They tell you W, X, Y, Z only. They don't tell you the names of the organs. Tell me, what is your method of getting this answer? What is your method of getting this answer? What do you look at first? What did you look at first? Okay. All right. So y'all talk about, battle went by elimination. Hakim said he looked at the water absorption first. So what do you know about water absorption? See here. This is the one that someone just mentioned. Sorry. Okay. This one, right? Absorption of water. Which part will this take place? In which part of the digestive system will this take place? Okay, good. Large intestine. So you know this is large intestine, right? Okay, so reabsorption of water in the large intestine. So we have this and this, right? So by elimination, Battle said, we already cross out B and D, correct? What is the next one you looked at? What is the next one you looked at? Do you have to go through every single thing? Yeah. Absorption of digested food. Yeah. So now first step is to look at this, right? Second step is here. Okay. Hold on, let me mute my phone. Okay. So first step, absorption of water, large intestine, then absorption of digested food. Where does it take place? Very good. Okay, thank you. Now you're got to respond whether we play the game Blue Card is really dependent on how responsive you are. I need to know that you are already understanding all these, okay, because we are preparing for PSLE. Ian, you didn't turn on your camera. Okay. All right. So, yeah, small intestine. Yes, thank you so much. So if W is small intestine, you have already gotten your answer, right? Okay, so you can actually try this method. Of course, Miss Day will check for stomach as well as mouth. But then this is about digestion of food. You already know what are the places, in the human digestive system, okay, that digestion actually take place. Okay, question 3. Which of these statements are correct? So if I look at question 3, seems like not a big issue. Only one person got it wrong. Okay, answer is actually statement B only, right? Parts M and part Q, okay, they produce male reproductive cells. This is correct. Fertilization takes place at, no, this is wrong. Okay, and this part, the O is the wrong one. Zhen Yan is here. Go on, let her in. Okay, next, question 4. Organism Q, okay, lives in the coastal region. It produces a sticky substance to attach itself to rocks, okay, so that it does not get washed off easily by strong waves. An experiment was conducted to find out how temperature of water, okay, how temperature of water affects the effectiveness of the sticky substance. Okay, so if the temperature of water is not right, the sticky substance doesn't work well, organism Q will not be able to stay on the rocks, right? So what is the best temperature that you can identify? Tell me how you got your answer. You just need to let me know that you know, okay, by sharing with me how you got your answer. Okay, let's see. Question 4. Yeah. Hakim, you said you looked at the graph, is it? So what do you see in the graph? What do you see in the graph that gave you your answer? Yeah, most organism Q. So most organism Q will be found here, right? Yeah. So after that, you actually draw a line down to check, okay, what temperature range is this that allows the most number of organism Q to attach to the rocks. That means this temperature is the temperature where the sticky substance works the best. Okay? That's why answer is B. Any question here? No question, huh? So those of you who got it wrong, probably you key in wrongly or you have read wrongly. Okay? Now, question 5. Question 5 seems to be okay as well. Okay, the food web here shows relationship between organisms P, Q, and R. Tell me which is the producer. Tell me which is the producer. The first one, the first food chain here. P, good. So producer. Can you tell me which one is a prey? Okay, good. All right, so which is a predator? You know already, huh? So this is a predator. Now, this predator is an animal and a plant eater. Agree? You should know by now, huh? Okay. Can I say that P is actually a prey? I mean, prey is eaten by predator, right? So plant is eaten by another organism. Can I say that P is also a prey? Why not? You can tell me no, but you must tell me why cannot. Anyone knows? Why is it that you cannot call this a prey? Prey must be an animal. Okay. Yep. Okay. Because now a prey, or maybe I can start off with predator. Predator hunts, right? Hunts on the prey. So they run after the prey. Do you think that R needs to run after P to hunt it down? No. Producers, they are usually at that position. They stay there. So they are being eaten by the animal. We do not call producers the prey. They don't need to run. Okay? So if you look at winter time now, during winter, this particular organism moved into the habitat. Okay, and then fed on organisms P and Q. So the graph here tells you the number of organisms Q over a period of time. At which point do you think organism S moved into the habitat? The answer is actually C, right? Okay, why can't it be D? Nabil put down D. Why can't it be D? Answer is this, but why not D? I want to hear what you have in your mind. I want to see. If you don't want to speak, you can just type in. Okay, Charmaine say because at point D, it is already at the lowest, right? It has already decreased. Yeah, means already happened. Very good. So from point C, this is the time the number of Q actually starts decreasing. Can you see that? So it's going downwards until this point, right? Very good. So you know this, wonderful. It takes some time for change to happen. So the moment S comes in, it takes a little while, okay? It takes a little while for you to see the change in numbers. Now, I want to ask you one thing. When did the change of season happen? Point A, B, C, D, when did the change in the seasons happen? Got a different answer? All right. Okay, there are actually two parts to this. Are you able to tell? The one very obvious to us, like, okay, the first one is actually winter. During winter, S comes in, right? So winter, S comes in. So this is winter. What happens after winter? What is the season after winter? Are y'all aware? Do you know the 4 seasons? Spring. Okay. So actually the 4 seasons, I can change this into an open-ended question to ask you. Okay. After spring, you have summer, right? After summer, what do you have? Autumn. And after autumn, you have winter. So basically the 4 seasons. Okay, no problem, because in Singapore it's summer throughout the whole year, right? So you don't know. Now, this is the point where the end of winter comes in, okay, and then you start to have spring. I think who said this? Yancy, right? Yancy, you said that this is spring. Glenn also said that. Why did you say so? Why did you say that this probably is the time where spring starts? Yancy? Do you know? There was an increase. Very good. So Pranati say because the number of Q starts increasing. You see, only during winter organism S comes in, right? It didn't say other season. S. Yancy says S goes to the home. Okay, like S decided to go home. So therefore, the number of Q increased. Yep, you can say that. So if let's say this question is tweaked, this question is changed.